Okay, hey everyone. Now we are going to see about vector A represented in our Cartesian system, and we have to convert this into the vector in spherical coordinates. Okay, so how are we gonna do that? For that we need to take out AR, A theta and A phi. Okay, these are the magnitudes in their respective directions. So first of all, AR will be A vector dot AR cap. Okay, so this is how we take out a particular vector, the component of a vector in a particular direction. Okay, and as you know, A is this thing and this is AR cap, and if you take it common like this, you can write it like this. Then similarly A theta and A phi, and if you write it in matrix form, it will be something like this, where you get these dot product. Okay, so now we need to find out the values of these dot products, and these are obviously all our unit vectors, so their magnitudes are 1, and just we need to take out the angle between these two unit vectors. Okay, first it's written AR dot AX. Okay, what will be that angle? Well, basically, as we know, this is R, and when we drop it down to the xy plane, then we get this row, and this row has got its component, row's component along x direction is rho cos phi, and along y is rho sin phi. Okay, so how can we write this? Well, we can do one thing. We can first take out the angle between R, and we can first of all take out the angle between R and rho, and then we can take out the angle between rho and x. Okay, in that way we can take out the angle between these two. Okay, so first of all, as we know, this is Z, suppose this is rho, this rho is in our xy plane, and this is R, this is angle theta. So angle between R and rho is 90 minus theta. Okay, and what is the angle between, let me draw the xy plane over here. This is rho, this is phi. So the angle between rho and x is phi. So if I see the overall angle, I can say it will be cos. First, if I come down over here, R will be R cos 90 minus theta, and then rho cos phi is x. So I can multiply this cos phi over here. So basically the angle between R and x, that is AR cap and AX cap, if I have to take out the dot product, then I can write the product of these two, that is cos 90 minus theta into cos phi. So this is sin theta into cos phi. I hope this thing is clear. What is done over here is R's component along phi is R cos 90 minus theta, and then rho cos phi is x. So I related it in that way. And similarly, you can do it for y cap as well. Yes, this angle will be again cos 90 minus theta, and over here it will be sin phi. Yeah, because rho sin phi is y. Okay, this will be then sin theta sin phi. Similarly, what other angles do I have to take out? I have to take out the angle between R and Z. That is pretty simple. Over here I can see the angle between them is theta. So AR dot a z cap will be cos of theta. This is pretty straightforward. Then anything else? Yes, I need to take out a theta dot, I need to take out a theta dot ax and a theta dot ay. Okay, so for this, what I'm gonna do is, one second. Yeah, for this, what I'm gonna do is, I will again draw for you this z and this is rho axis. Okay, let me draw it neatly down somewhere. Okay, anyways, this is rho. Let me use some other color pen. Okay, then this was your r. Okay, so basically theta is this angle. So what is a theta cap's direction? It is tangential to this, like this, basically 90 degrees to this. So if I drop it down over here, okay, something like this. Okay, this is my a theta cap direction. Okay, this is my a rho cap direction. Okay, so basically if this is theta, this one is 90 minus theta and this one is theta. Okay, so what can I say? This is opposite angle, so this will be theta. So the angle between a rho cap and a theta cap is theta. And suppose I write over here then cos theta. Okay, cos theta, because that's the angle between my a theta cap and a rho cap. Then next, between a rho cap, this is my a rho cap, and between my ax cap, the angle is phi. So I'll multiply cos phi over here. Okay, so basically I'll say a theta cap dot ax cap is cos theta into cos phi. Okay, this is clear. Then next thing is a theta cap dot a y cap. This is pretty simple. If you understood the previous one, cos theta into sin phi, I can write it. And next thing that I need to take out is a theta dot a z cap. That is yeah, see this angle. See the angle between okay, see this angle, this if I take it backwards, this is 90 degrees. This angle will be 90 minus theta, and see this thing, my z cap is upwards and my a theta cap is in this direction. So basically this angle between a z cap and a theta cap is this, that is 180 minus 90, 180 minus of 90 minus theta. So basically I'll get this 90 plus theta. Okay, so if I have to write cos theta dot az, then I'll write cos 90 plus theta, that is equal to minus sin theta. Okay, considering all this, after considering all this, I can substitute these values in this table and I can get all the values. Okay, okay, and this a phi dot a, these things are pretty simple because this is in this straightforward in xy axis. In cylindrical coordinates also we had seen this. So basically this angle will be, these all will be like a phi dot ay will be cos, you can see it over here you can see this is phi. So what is this will be my direction of a phi. So basically this is 90 degrees and this is my ax cap direction. So if this angle is 90 minus 5, so this is also same, 90 minus 5. So this one will be cos 90 minus 5, okay, and cos 90 minus 5, and then next thing will be my next thing is ay, which I can say ay over here. This is a5 over here, and this angle I have to take out. Okay, these angles basically you take it out yourself and tell me what these angles will be. This is a5 az is in a different axis altogether. a5 is in the xy plane, so this obviously will be 0. This angles you fill it and tell me, this you check it whether it's correct or not. Yeah, it's correct, I guess. This is a5 over here. This is my a. Oh, okay. No, this is not my a5 direction. My a5 direction will be upwards. Yeah. Just a sec. Let me do it a little bit neatly. Yeah, it's all clumsy. I know that. Just bear with me. Okay, then my a5 direction is upwards because I start from this direction now. So my a5 will be here. My ax cap is here. Okay, this is 90 degrees. So this angle will be 90 plus 5. 90 plus 5. So my so a5 dot ax will be 90 plus 5. Similarly, do it with y-axis. Y-axis it will be, well, like this. This is my y-axis, and this over here, if I extend it, this is phi, a5. So this angle, what will I get this angle? This is arrow cap. Okay, this is 90, this is phi, this is 90 minus 5, so this is phi. Okay, I'll get this cos phi. Okay, you check this out yourself, and if you do it yourself, then you'll remember it better. This I've done it all clumsily, but anyways, I want you all to take out a fair paper, do it properly, and then use this matrix. Try to take out yourself all the angles between this between these unit vectors, and tell me in the comment section below whether you got it right or not. Thank you. That's all for this lecture.